Attention, this podcast is as delicate as a bull in a china shop. Listener discretion is advised. Your episode starts in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Lusty Library Podcast. Did you press play on this podcast because you love romance novels? Because you want to hear a discussion of how romance novels intersect modern literature, serving as both a reflection of and response to changing social, cultural, and interpersonal dynamics? Do you want to deep dive into the exploration of themes such as intimacy, identity, gender roles, and emotional development, and how they provide insight into the complexities of modern relationships, all while embracing diverse voices and experiences, contributing to broader discussions surrounding representation, inclusivity, and evolving nature of love in the 21st century? Well, you're in the fucking wrong place, my friend.
I don't know. I think we do a chunk of that.
But truth be told, we're just 3 adult women who scour the internet for some of the spiciest, steamiest, well-written romance books we can find that none of us have read before. Then we sit down in front of some microphones, scream and yell at each other a little bit, and then use this as a valid excuse to day drink. This, my friends, is the real Lusty Library Podcast.
Is this a valid excuse?
Yes.
Okay. Do we need an excuse?
No. Just in case you don't know, I'm Joey.
I'm Birdie.
And I'm Lex.
We have also dubbed ourselves the Dirty Dames, but we are your fine hostesses of this dirty, smutty, kinky, filthy-mouthed podcast. And today is a very, very special day. Because who the fuck would believe it? But we have made it to 50 episodes!
Woo!
Did you ever think in a million years we would get here?
Yes.
Honestly, with you at the helm, Joey? Absolutely.
Really?
You don't back down. When you want something, it happens.
Yeah, I'm a bit persistent. It's the Taurus in me.
I love it.
But I found a really fun statistic online that I thought was absolutely crazy. 20% of podcasters don't make it past episode 3?
What?
Yeah.
I can see that because you get in there and you find out like, oh, there's actually a lot of work to this.
And another 20% don't make it past episode 7.
Oh, wow.
So by episode 7, 40% of what we started with is gone?
Has dropped out.
Wow.
Absolutely. And I will tell you, having sat in those shoes where I'm like, I want to do something fun. I want to do something creative. Oh my God, I love romance books, and no one wants to talk to me about them. Let's start a podcast. Even though I did all this research, I really had no fucking clue about how much work this was going to be.
You're a fucking perfectionist, too. So
Yeah.
I know.
Some of the work is created of your own making.
It's so good, though. That's why we are the way you are, is because you just keep plugging away at it until it's honed the way you want. So thank you.
So what do we have in store for today's episode? Well, we're just going to fucking drink like fishes. And we're going to kind of just look back at what these past 50 episodes looked like for us. To just have a fucking party.
Sounds good.
So strap on in, everybody. Get ready to just have a grand old time. No, strap in, not strap on.
She said strap on.
She did strap on.
Buckle in, buckle up.
Sure. Okay, buckle up, Buttercup.
I mean, whatever you folks are doing at home, go ahead.
Strap on.
We are like fucking 12-year-olds. We really are.
Yes, that's the most fucking thing.
If you have been with us since the beginning, if you're a diehard listener who found us back in the day and said, I wonder who these people are, we cannot thank you enough. You're the lifeblood and the reason why we continue to do this. I'm going to be truthfully honest. This just sucks time out of our pockets.
I have time in my pocket? Do you think there's more in there?
It's called labor of love.
Yeah, no doubt. And I finally understand it after having been around creatives my entire life. When I was like, why do they do this? It really is like insanity to me. Yeah, it becomes insanity where you're like, must meet our episode deadline. And it has to be the best episode we can possibly produce because there are people listening to us. But I have to tell you, I'm all excited to share this information. You know me, I'm the nerd. Don't ruin my street cred. It just stays between us and you listeners. I love the analytics to running a podcast. Like I love looking where our downloads come from. Do you believe we have listeners all across the world?
So fun.
The world.
The world.
Canada, Germany, the UK, Australia, Brazil, Ireland, Japan, Thailand, Haiti. I mean, it is fucking insanity.
That's so cool.
It blows my mind.
And then not only that, all across the U.S. Like Wyoming. I don't know anybody in Wyoming.
That's wonderful because I feel we sound very Northeast. So
Oh,
I always
yeah.
wonder how that translates in other areas of the country and the world.
But I think that's part of our charm.
Florida, Texas, Arkansas. I mean, I don't think there is one state where we don't at least have one download from. And some people may have downloaded and been like, this is shit, moving on. But let me give you our top 3 states. Who is representing? Who do you think is number 3 on our list for the most downloads out of the 50 states in the United States?
I'm going to guess New York.
That was my guess, too.
New York is coming in hot at number 3.
Oh, you're
Nice.
right.
Yep. Guess who's number 2 on our list? Now, let me tell you, number 1 and number 2 spots only have 6 downloads difference.
Really? And that's the
Uh-huh.
As of
all-time.
this morning, all time for all of our 40 whatever episodes we currently have launched right now.
California,
And you think they're number 2 or number 1?
2.
2? And who's number 1?
Massachusetts.
Okay.
I think Oregon is number 2.
Okay.
And I think Massachusetts is number 1.
Well, let me tell you, Massachusetts is number 2, my friend.
Oh.
Number 1 state for the most downloads and has 6 more downloads than Massachusetts is fucking California.
Wow.
Love our friends on the West Coast press and play. It blew
Wow.
my mind.
My Cali friend.
Yeah, I was like, it's going to be East Coast all the way, right? No. California. Yeah.
So we can literally say from coast to coast.
Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate you. Now, we have one more ask. And I know, if you don't make it to the end of our normal episodes, you may not hear this. But we please ask that whatever freaking platform you are listening to us on, give us a like. Write some words. Give us 5 stars. If you feel like it's 4, fine. You have every prerogative to do that. But we would definitely prefer 5. Because every platform has what's called an algorithm. The more people who hit like, the more people who leave a review, the more people they put your podcast out in front of. So please, 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 we really appreciate it. We thank you for listening from the bottom of our hearts. Now have a fucking couple drinks and let's get this party started.
Ooh, so let's start with, what are we drinking today, ladies?
Well, my senior bartender here at the Lusty Library Podcast chose a drink with the vice president of bar relations chiming in on what she wanted.
I did. I said, make it basil-y because I will always prefer something savory. So what are we drinking today, Lex?
We're drinking a basil old Cuban.
Wow, we sound so fancy.
I know. Got it from a book called Let's Get Physical, Fizz, which I love a good pun. So It is a nice gold rum, some lemon juice, and you want the rest of the recipe? Well, Joey, tell them where they gotta go.
Oh, the lustylibrarypodcast.com. You go up to the recipes tab and bing, bang, boom, you will see all 50, yes, 50 recipes that we have drank here on this podcast. And the most current one will be this really interesting basil one. Yay.
Do you not like it?
It's funny. I have this beautiful glass here. I had a couple of drinks. I went, oh, I like this. I put it down for a couple of minutes and it just went back and had it and said, what the fuck just happened to my drink?
Really?
Yeah.
See, I actually like it. It's growing on me even more every sip.
Yeah.
Joey, I just realized something. It's more than 50 recipes, though. Because we had a why choose and we did 3 drinks in one episode.
Oh, shit. Because you're the fucking overachiever of the group, Lex. Come on. Bertie, when we started this, you had read 50 Shades of Grey to page 10. Lex, I don't know if you had read a romance novel like legit, trad published, indie published, but you were into fanfic, anime, and definitely not someone who hasn't dipped at least 5 toes into the smut pool in their lifetime. I have forced you to read 49 fucking books. You have chosen a third of those books on your own, like big girls and put on their big girl panties. Out of those 49, which book surprised you the most?
Okay, so I'm going first here.
Okay.
I'm going first. I won't lie. I chose How My Neighbor Stole Christmas and was specifically dreading it.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because we were like, do a holiday book?
Yeah. I knew that I was scheduled to be hosting a holiday episode. I chose what I thought was going to be the worst of all the evils, but thought I was going to hate it. Because I was like, ugh, a fucking holiday book. Fucking gouge my ears out. I'm going to kill myself by the end of this fucking book. I loved that book.
You were so delighted during the episode.
I had so much fun reading it. I had so much fun hosting it. I have fun telling other people about it. I've convinced many, many other people to read it since. My socks were already blown off by the fact that I was enjoying romance novels as a general concept. By the time we got to episode 15, when I finished reading that, I just wouldn't shut the fuck up about it because it just surprised me so much.
That was so well written. It was a lot of fucking fun.
Yeah.
I have to say, I was most surprised that I would like the motorcycle club books.
Yeah.
Nyx. That was the first one that we read as a part of the podcast. I was dreading reading it because I was like, all right, I want to be a part of the let's try everything. It's the whole thing of when you're a kid, try at least one bite of everything on your plate. So I was like, it's fine. I loved it. I actually was really surprised. And beyond that, I then proceeded to read 4 more in the series right afterwards. And I didn't think that was going to happen at all. Serena Akeroyd, great writer. And she absolutely brought me into that world. So I didn't think I was going to like those types of books. And then later on, we read another motorcycle book. And I was like, okay, yeah, no, this works for me.
Wow.
How about you, Joey?
What book really threw me for a loop and surprised me? A Week to Be Wicked.
Yeah.
I was so anti. Didn't want to read a period piece. I can't do it. I fucking loved that book.
Yes.
The banter was so fucking good.
Yeah.
The book was so fucking cute. I think that alone, I couldn't believe how much I ended up liking that book when all was said and done. That's why we're so open to be like, let's give it a try. I don't want to rule anything out until we try it and we're all like, yeah, no, moving on. We're not really going to make an episode out of this. Just kidding.
Well, one of the things about the books that really always pops up for me is the tropes and how often like these themes keep repeating. Are there any tropes that you found out that you really love or any tropes that you absolutely hate? And are there any that you're ashamed of?
So first of all, I'm ashamed of nothing. I am who I am. I like what I like. I am heavily opinionated.
Mm-hmm.
And where you're someone who is very firm on your opinions, you're going to be able to stand by them. Great. Wonderful. I am open to a majority of tropes. I will probably tell you it's easier for me to tell you what tropes I do not like. I'm very, very weird with age gap. Because it's always the fucking guy that's older and the woman that's younger.
Mm.
And it's generally at an age where I put myself into the FMC shoes at 21, 22 and go, I was young, dumb, and full of cum. Okay. Here's a 40-something-year-old man who is now in my age range. Older than me, of course, because I'm not in my 40s. But preying on this younger person, even though I've always been attracted to older men, it feels really weird now. And number 2, the fucking miscommunication trope.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I fucking
Okay.
Does anybody like that?
There are some people that dig it, not me.
Who the fuck are they? If you love the miscommunication trope, send us a fucking email and tell me why.
And we're okay with you loving the miscommunication trope.
No, we're
Trust
not.
me, because you'll find it in so many romance novels. That it's not about two people not communicating. It's always about the stupidest fucking shit that could have easily been remedied with a quarter of a conversation. Not even a full sit down, but a quarter of like 3 words of like, what did you mean by that? Okay.
But instead, we have to listen to 200 pages of them being angry about this.
Yes. And then, oh, I wish I could talk to this person. Or, oh, I wish they would say something to me. And I'm like, I can't with you. Miscommunication trope out the door. Age gap out the door. Give me enemies to lovers. Give me slow burn. Give me single dada. Give me. I will take all of those.
I mean, consider me shocked that I actually had this thought go through my head the other day. Oh, you know, I would actually like to read another billionaire romance.
Ooh, girl, I got one in my back pocket for later this season. Get ready to rumble.
Oh, my God. I actually thought the other day, that might be nice.
Nice palate cleanser.
Oh, my God. As I was looking at our list of all 50, and I just remembered the feeling that I had when I even just learned about the fact that there's a trope called billionaires. Like, I just didn't know anything about this whole world as a concept. Coming into the romance world, I was like, I don't know. Like, I just never really thought about it that much. The billionaire one blew my fucking mind. What? That sounds so fucking cheesy, so materialistic and shallow. And now I'm like, you know what? I would really love a man to come after me with all the money in the world behind him and shower me in whatever I fucking wanted.
And still have a genuine relationship. That's where the difference is in these billionaire books. They're not buying your affection. They're doing it because they have a connection with you. Of course, it's written by a woman, hitting every trigger of everything that we love.
Takeover, Nana Malone, shout out.
So good.
I think about Takeover all the time. We haven't really gotten into a lot of the taboo ones that I definitely don't necessarily want to get into as much. Credence was as close as we got to really touching in that, like, potential familial relationship. Yeah. They're not blood related in Credence.
No.
Just so we're clear.
But the thing that always gets me is one of the male leads is a guardian. And the whole guardian ward thing is abuse of power for me.
Well, if you want to go hear us debate more at length about that, episode 38, Credence by Penelope Douglas, folks. Come on down.
Too funny.
What about you, Lex?
Oh, I love me a good enemies to lovers. I'm going to say Star Wars fucked me up as a kid. And it started with Princess Leia and Han Solo and just kind of went from there.
Or enemy lovers. I mean, heated rivalry. Yeah. Enemies to lovers, super fun. I didn't think I was going to like that either.
I'm picky about my forced proximity. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. Billionaire, I didn't think I would like, but I actually love to take over. And you just reminded me that I need to go find the second one. I love me a reverse harem.
Yes, we know you do.
Can't help it. And then the mafia romances, very often, they are very wealthy. So you've kind of got a crossover there.
I thought all I was ever going to want to read forever for the rest of my life was going to be mafia romances. And then I learned about the universe that is the romance world. And I was like, nope, I just want a different flavor every time.
Yeah.
I just have to rotate through them all.
Exactly. Like, I don't want to read anything too much in a row. You know, even though I tend to pick romanticities, I like that you guys even me out with other things.
That being said, then, of all of these 49 books that we've read, which ones did you actually read through the whole series of after we finished reading the books? All right, I'll go first. No, you go, Joey, because you've read so many. You have them on a list?
I do.
Oh, I want to hear them all.
I've read everything in Butcher and Blackbird.
Same.
Everything in Ruthless Creatures.
Same.
Bride and Mate.
I read all of those.
A Fate Inked in Blood and the second book, because that was only a duology.
Yep, read those.
I've read the first and second installments of Hunt on Dark Waters.
Yep.
I read all Serena Akeroyd's books in the Nyx series.
Damn, girl.
Wasn't there like 20 of them? Because it went through all the guys.
9.
Like, it's not 20, but it's substantial.
All
and
right.
you have to get to the last one because it's about the woman, the lawyer.
Oh.
Yes.
So chef's fucking kiss. So good. And then the second to last books is Rex, who's the press.
I know I need to get up to Rex.
Oh, so good.
I've only read 4 of those.
Okay.
Then I did Camera Shy and another book, Whistleblower. Super fucking good. I've read everything out of the Lights Out trilogy. The third book just came out.
Yeah, I need to go back. I want to read those.
I read The Italian, and then I read Ferraro, which was the second book in that series. So much better. Redemption from The Italian occurred in book 2. The storyline is unhinged. I've read all the books in the Rhapsodic series.
Oh, I gotta finish those.
4, I think, in that one. So this is not part of her series, but Still Beating. Yeah, I've been on a Jennifer Hartman kick since we read this book. I've read 5 of her fucking books.
Jesus Christ.
And each one is more gut-wrenching than the last
Why do you
one.
do this to yourself?
I don't know, because I'm a fucking glutton for punishment.
Jennifer Hartman's going to rip your fucking heart out.
I just
Yeah.
read Irreversible from her, which was a newer release that came out this year. Chef's kiss. My Funny Demon Valentine, I read the first 3 books in the series. I'm 1 book behind on that.
Wait, Lex, did you read those ones?
I have not gone beyond on that
okay.
one.
I thought you were going to read all those
I
ones.
was. I ran out of time.
Yeah, okay. It's the heart that counts.
Yeah.
Shades of Red, I did read Shades of Ruin.
How was that?
Oh, it was good. It was good. I love the FMC better. She was not meant to be a fucking douchebag. She's a feisty little Latina, so really, really good. I just realized that Gray is completely fucked up.
Yeah.
So that's not redeeming him for me.
Okay.
So The Cage of Crimson is actually 6 books by K.F. Breen. So I read Cage of Crimson and the one that went with it,
Yep.
and one of the other ones I started.
I only read the 2.
Oh, I read all 6 of them.
That's the one that tickled your fancy.
It's werewolves. Are we noticing anything consistent?
Yeah,
I've read Bride and I've read Mate. I've read everything in Cage of Crimson.
I hate to inform you that I have not read anything in the Game Changer universe besides Heated Rivalry. Sorry.
It's okay.
I have a bit of FOMO over this because the rest of the world is going nuts. And I'm like, I'm good.
No, I hear you, though. I mean, I read The Long Game, and I liked that. It made me cry. It was like literally sobbing at one part. The TV show's going to do me fucking in. I know it. I hear you. I didn't feel truly compelled to read the rest of them either.
And then last but not least, we recently did The Poisoner. I immediately read The Arachnid, and now The Cannibal is pre-ordered and ready for this fall.
I can't fucking wait.
Very, very excited.
Lex, you got to get on that train.
Oh, I am. I'm going to read it with my summer reading.
It's so good. And the Mindfuck series.
Just couldn't get in my brain fast enough.
And you read all the New Gods series too, right, Lex?
Yes. And then I went on a Ripley binge.
Yeah.
And read several of her series. So
if I had more time on my hands, I would have done all of Lights Out. I would go back and read Shadow Gods.
But that's big for you to continue with anything because you have no problem walking away from a cliffhanger.
Yes.
No problem.
I have no problem walking away, but The Poisoner is on my maybe top 3 of all of the books on this list. And Bride.
Well, how about them trigger warnings? Do you read them? Do you not read them? And is there anything that you hit and you go, uh-oh?
I know by the way trigger warnings are going to be written if I'm going to really like the book or not. Butcher and Blackbird trigger warning
was hilarious.
Was so well done.
And one of my favorite. That just set the whole tone for the book.
Yes.
And was like, yep, I'm here for it.
Loved it.
I think they're super important and I'm glad they're there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hate to say it most of the time. I skip it. If I end up hitting something in the book that hits me wrong, my fault for not reading the trigger warning.
True.
But thank you, authors, for putting it out there and do realize people are triggered by particular situations but still want to enjoy your books.
Going hand in hand with that, I've really appreciated how some authors at the end of their books also put resources for people.
Yes.
Because we've dealt with some very heavy subject matters with abuse, with mental health issues and challenges, and putting the resources at the back is so wonderful and giving, and I really appreciate that. Because it gives people who are reading another opportunity to find resources for themselves.
What's your favorite episode, Joey?
Every single one of them. I hate to say it. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, I edit every single podcast. I hear our episodes, 4, 5, sometimes 6 times, depending on how much content we have. And if I listen to an episode again, or I like to say it in the real world, because I will sit in my car and drive to work, and when we launch an episode, I play it on a podcast platform. A download's a download, all right? Don't judge. If it still makes me laugh after I've heard it that many times, to me, that's what I strive for every fucking episode. I've loved every part of this fucking experience. I mean, I listen back to some of the older ones and I'm like, oh, what were we thinking? Oh my God, what was happening there? I let that live on the fucking internet forever? Why did I not cut that out? So I definitely think it's been a progression, but I am absolutely proud and love every episode the 3 of us have been part of. So, yeah, it means a lot to me.
That's really cute.
What about you, Birdie?
I will say I had the most fun preparing for How My Neighbor Stole Christmas because you guys know how hard I committed to that. I wrote a fucking poem
Yes.
for that episode.
You were fucking giddy when you showed up at my house to record that episode.
That one was my favorite. Just the prep for it was so much fun. I also have a toddler. If I had a little bit more time on my hands, I think I probably would have gone a little more balls to the wall on a couple more of my hosting episodes. But yeah, that one I had a lot of fun with. What about you, Lex?
I love the episodes where we have such different opinions on a book, where you're like, why are you giving that a 5? Why are you giving it a 2? There are times that I just think Joey is going to reach across the table and throttle us.
What? I'm not violent. Do you know what our listeners think? because I'm loud and that I'm violent.
No, you're not violent. You're very passionate. But I think that's the fun, is when we each bring something else to the table for stuff. And it's fun when we all love a book together. But I just love it when you're like, this was the sexiest thing ever. And Birdie's like, nope. Dry as the Sahara. It just cracks me up.
I have to tell you a story when I talk about how passionate I am. A couple of weeks ago, I went down to see Bird in her neck of the woods. We sat down. We had a really nice breakfast.
Mhm.
We caught up. And she's like, oh, my God, Joey, Providence has just opened its first romance bookstore. It's like 10 minutes away. Do you got time? Do you want to go? I was like, yeah, let's do it. So we walk into this teeny tiny, cutest little place called the Little Bubblegum Bookshop over in Providence. And I am legit a kid in a fucking candy store. Birdie's right next to me. I'm like, I read this. Oh, I want to read that. Oh, look at that. And then at one point when we were in the store, and the store is very small, there happened to be like 7 other people there. And I was like a giddy little kid, all excited. I just scream out in the middle of the store, give me a recommendation. What's everybody reading?
It was so good. I was like, that's my fucking friend. Fuck yeah. I was so pumped.
I must have scared the shit out of everybody because all of a sudden you hear fucking crickets. Crickets.
I was legit embarrassed for the people of Providence. Where the fuck are our people at? I was so fucking disappointed. I'm like, where the fuck are you?
But you shouldn't be, because I still think that this genre, where it's at, is still very taboo for people and not something they'll scream from the rooftops.
You're in safe company.
And that's what the thing was. And I was so excited. Like,
Yes!
Birdie, could you tell? It was like, I love this. You should read this. You should read. And I kept going on and on and on.
It was amazing.
Took me many years to find something that I enjoy.
Yes.
And romance books and the way they're written and the way they make me feel, it was just something I enjoyed, and I was amongst my people. And I didn't have to force them to sit down and do a podcast with me. I wanted to talk. I wanted recommendations. And there was one lady who did tell me that she's on an Emily Henry kick, and no disrespect to Emily Henry, but I like it a little bit dirtier. Okay, fucking a lot dirtier.
Like, I wish we could have just, like, held hands during that moment, because we were both like, wah, wah, wah. No disrespect to anybody who likes Emily Henry, for the record. But Joey and I are both fucking filthy.
Yeah.
And we were both just like, I thought we were going to get something real good out of this, but nope.
The young lady working at the register, she's all about heated rivalry. And now she was reading what? A tennis male romance?
Yeah.
Tennis.
She was
Sure.
like, I'm just staying on the train. And Joey and I were like, have you read For the Fans?
We were tag teaming her. We're like, do it. She's like, oh, but they're we're like, no. It's only for a little bit of the book. You're fine.
Yeah, we were like, they're not blood related. Step Brothers is not blood relations.
Also, their parents got married when they were late high school.
Yeah.
They didn't
didn't
grow
grow
up
up together.
together.
Exactly. And so I was just like, you really need to get over this Step Brothers thing and go read that book, because you are holding yourself back. And if you thought Heated Rivalry was good, you need to go fucking read that book. And she was like, oh, okay. She was really cute. But she was not matching us in energy level.
No.
So my first question is, what time of day was it when you went in?
Oh, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. It was like early afternoon.
Yeah.
We had just had brunch. Could have been the mimosas we had. No, we weren't day drinking.
No. You know, it just made me realize, like, when we walked out the door, I was like, I chose right. I got the best friends. Everybody else can fucking suck it.
Needless to say,
Aw.
I did not leave with any new book recommendations, but I did buy a book. And I can't tell you the last time I actually bought a book.
Ooh, a physical book?
I did.
Wow.
I bought a book too, of course, because I had to.
Supporting local bookstores.
Exactly.
Woohoo.
Oh, I got the cutest little chill bag to bring my lunch to work in.
So if you're in the Providence area.
Yeah, it's really cute. You can go to Trader Joe's, and then you can go to this bookstore, and then you can go to Hot Club and have a nice drink right on the water.
Ooh.
It's a great little circuit.
This made me think, Joey, what is the romance book number you're up to now?
You want to guess?
1,034.
Okay. Bird, higher or lower?
I want to say higher just for shits and giggles.
Okay. I'm currently at 1,265 romance books. I've been slowing down lately, though. Like,
Yeah.
this whole work thing.
Yeah.
This whole podcast editing thing.
Yeah.
I'm only doing like 3 books a week.
Oh,
which
my
is
God.
And I'm having to reread some of these books that we talk about. Really not doing a lot for my numbers here. I usually set a reading goal of 150 books every year. In 2025, I read 250. I think I'm just going to hit 200 this year. Now, this is bad. You want to talk about my obsession? The major audiobook platform twice a year does this site-wide sale. And whenever I hear about a hot new book or something that interests me or, they make recommendations, I'm like, oh, that sounds good. I add it to my wish list. And at one point, I had 22 pages on my wish list, and there are about 20 books per page, okay? So during the last site-wide sale, I learned something very important. A, you can only add 50 items to your cart at a time, and then you must check out. Basic math principles tell you when you do that 4 times, you have now purchased 200 audiobooks to add to your library of 180 audiobooks that were already fucking in there.
You're sick.
And if you do the average math, that will currently take me 3 years to read all those audiobooks.
Joey,
Do you
sleep?
I'm not going to read them all in 1 year because then there are books I'm waiting on to come out. 3rd, 4th book in the series. I may have owned book 1, book 3, and book 5 out of a series. I bought everything else in between. So if you don't hear from me for a couple of months, I'm just getting through my catalog. And then I decided, I got this brilliant idea. I'm like, well, now I'm fucked because I want to read these newer things first. So I made a rule that I was not allowed to read anything I had currently purchased before I read anything that was already in my library. Well, it's not fucking working out because I'll press play and I'm like, you're next on the list. And I'm like, why the fuck am I listening to this?
Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
So those are my great adventures. Oh, these are for my ladies who care about words. So you ready? Are you ready? You ready? I need to know.
I'm ready.
What's one phrase or word from a romance novel that we have read that makes you vomit in your own mouth every time you read it?
If I have to hear that somebody's pussy was made for me one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
That's the one that makes her cringe the most?
I hate it
I know
so
you hate
much. I also really don't like needy cunt as a phrase.
I just don't want to hear the dirty talk you and your husband have.
What do you mean? Because I'm not saying put it in my needy cunt?
Dude, that could be fucking hot as hell. Listen, let's make a bet right now because he won't listen to this episode. Next time you are baking cookies, getting it on like Donkey Kong, I dare you to look at your husband and go, put it in my needy cunt, and let's see how he reacts.
All right. The bet is on. We'll report back. Oh, my God. I bet he would actually love it.
But will you lose your shit sake and just kill it?
Honestly, the vibe in the bedroom with us is not outside the realm of me laughing until I have tears in my eyes. So,
But it loses some of his zhuzh when you're like, yeah, just put it in my needy cunt. I mean, yeah.
Well, sometimes I joke with him where I'm like, do you want me to like just pretend I'm like a porn star and just be like, yeah. And I'm doing it like I'm joking, and he's like, no, actually, that's like pretty great. And I'm like, what? You fucking like that? And he's like, you should just like keep doing that.
Yeah. I don't know. Try it again. Let's see what happens this time.
Exactly. I will say I didn't go through all 100 pages of my notes to find all the words that drove me crazy from every one of our books. But I know I have at least one word from every single book that drove me crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And wait a minute, you only have 100 pages of notes for all the books?
No,
that
because
we
I have
did?
25 just for Heated Rivalry, so...
That's an average for any book I host. Well, even if I don't host it.
Well, yeah.
I have a novel to go with the novel.
Yeah, and that's the difference. Like, for books that I'm not hosting, I have like one page. But for books I am hosting, I've changed the way I do my notes. So now I have quite a bit more. But when we first started, I just didn't know how to take notes really well. I've advanced in my style. All right, Lex, list them off.
I was going to say there's 2 categories.
Okay.
There's words that are just misused that I hate.
Okay.
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
Well,
And then there's like the spicy words that I'm like, ugh.
one of them is the grammar nerd in you. I make you proofread anything I ever write. I get that component of you.
I will say, like, for spicy stuff, there was one book where they used the phrase sweet little cunt.
Yep.
11 times.
Yeah.
Just right. Feels good.
No. And there was also holy fucking shit. That phrase was used like 18 times in that same book. And I was like, ah! So repetition will just fucking make me insane. And then I do not like the word squelch. Squelch gives me secondhand embarrassment. We all know what the sound is. We've all had it happen. And then I hate daddy. Like, I'm never going to call a dude daddy. No. It's not my thing. Last but not least, do not call me a bitch or a whore. I will become enraged. I don't find it sexy. If you want me to choke you, maybe you use those words. But, like, I'm a praise king, girl. I want to be worshipped. Don't you dare call me a bitch or a whore.
My husband will always go, yeah, you little... Wait, which one do you not like? Whore or slut? And then he'll be like, you don't like whore, right? Right. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, you little slut. But he does it every time now, just as a joke. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
So I gotta know. Which spicy scene that we have read do you feel just broke every law of physics and was almost virtually impossible?
I still think about that scene from The Perfect Fit that you had to do the drawing of.
It is doable. I have actually watched a porno with that same position. If it wouldn't be weird, I will send you the link.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
I was like, it can happen.
That's incredible.
I distinctly remember, too, you kept asking us about the physics of A Cage of Crimson and where the shins were.
Oh, hold on. My god doggy will let me borrow her toys for a minute. I want to act this out for you.
Your god doggy. Yeah, that Cage of Crimson scene was really confusing to me. Just the writing of it. I was like, what's happening?
How can that be?
I don't understand.
Oh, hands down, it was, I've been abducted by an alien and now I'm in a rom-com where there was the like female and the 2 males and both are knotted and then they have a chase scene and they're all still connected and they're running away from a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Breaking the laws of physics.
That one, yeah. I think that wins actually breaking the laws of physics because somebody's dick's got to be broken by the end of that. Yes.
And how fast could you really run?
Yeah.
Alien species. That's how we're working with it.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And shockingly, I'm a tad bit more cultured in this than the 2 of you are. Nothing threw me for a loop. Everything was workable.
My challenge now is to find something that you're like, wait, what?
So I'm like the type of person where I read something and a visual representation just pops in my head.
Yep.
I constantly have like a movie reel playing from when I read or when I listen to things. Sometimes, yes, I do have to go back because I may have blimped out like one component of it. And I'm like, okay, now that all makes sense to me. I missed that little intricate piece that really brought the whole thing together.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that that's actually like a thing that some people cannot do?
Yes.
Some people cannot visualize things.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
We used to work with a stylist who was like that.
Yeah. I recall that. And I recall it being an issue for somebody in the visual world.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not their fault. I guess we would say it's just genetics. Like, some people can twirl their tongue up into a loop, you know?
Mhm.
My kid can do it. He's 3. And because my husband and I can both do it. So, genetics. But yeah, I just always thought that was really cool. Some people can visualize. That's just interesting now. We digress.
As we do.
I want to know if you could bring to life one of the MMCs from our books, who would you bring into this world and birth them upon this planet?
I see you looking at me.
I'm looking at you, but do you have an answer, Lex?
Of course I do.
I want to know.
My question back to you is, I'm sorry, 1, we read a lot of reverse harem. girl.
Oh, I mean, listen, the world is your oyster.
That's right.
Do as you wish.
And the heroes of Troy are coming to my world.
I should have known.
Yeah.
Should have known.
Yeah.
I want some men who have seen some shit, lived their lives, and are choosing their very best life now, and I'm that best life.
Hell yeah. So you're bringing our boys from New Gods?
I am.
All right.
But if you made me only choose 1, I'm cheating a little bit because we didn't officially read all the books in the series. But J.T. Geisinger.
Spider?
Spider.
Hello. Meow, 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 meow.
Yes.
Wow.
Spider.
Wow, you guys are aligned?
And the FMC in that book was a little bit older, a little bit rougher.
And he loved it. Those are my choices. Although we had a conversation before we started recording today where you reminded me that I really liked From the Poisoner Silas as a hottie.
This is fascinating to me. I thought for sure you were going to choose our boy from Hunt on Dark Waters.
You know, if we were doing like Marry, Fuck, Kill, I would fuck him.
Yeah.
Because I want to try those invisible hands. Jesus. But I don't want him to come to life and be a part of my life.
Got it. Okay. You want Silas.
Yes. But if I could only have 1, I would have Spider.
Okay. Okay.
But if I can have many, then I will have from
No, I think it's smart. I mean, you're choosing 3 gods.
5 guys.
5. Of course you choose 5 fucking gods. So I think it's fascinating, the choice of Silas in the world that we live in. Y'all, if you haven't read The Poisoner, Silas is a blood-sucking monster.
Yeah.
But he's so sweet, and he's so thoughtful, and he's so loving and observant, and
just a scamp. He is
Scamp.
a funny scamp.
I just think that it's hilarious to be choosing a being that sustains itself on blood. See, I feel like my choice is so fucking basic now.
Oh, let's hear it.
And I'm like, give me my mountain boss.
Ooh!
Do you want him or do you want the resort he runs?
Well, yeah, I want all of that. I want to move in with him at his house on the campground.
Yes.
I also would like Low Moreland.
Okay.
That's who I thought you were going to choose.
Well, that was my top choice, but top choice, Low Moreland from Bride. I don't necessarily know if I want to be knotted. I'm a little scared of being knotted, but I love Low.
Listen, don't knock it till you try it, okay?
Yeah. What about you, Joey?
bouncing a little bit because there's a lot of people that come to mind, and it took me a while to kind of go through the Rolodex. Let me give you who my top contenders were.
Okay.
So we started with Casimir, Cage Portnoy
Oh, yeah.
from Ruthless Creatures.
Really?
Meow, meow, meow.
Okay.
Tell me to sit on your lap and let you finger fuck me?
I forgot about that. That was so hot.
Wolf. Hello.
Oh, God.
Smart. Bossy as fucking hell. Can bend me over his bike. Yes, please. All of
Okay.
the above. I'll take the entire menu.
Pulling a tampon out and throwing it across the lawn? Sure.
Forgot about that part.
Had to throw it in there.
All right, I'm going to get a little weird here.
Okay.
Hawk. Full moon rising. Make him human, but his personality?
No.
Okay, now let's leave him as a big-dicked minotaur. We'll take him.
Thank you.
But, I still can't get over his voice.
You
in
can't
the audiobook.
Yeah, the voice was
Drool
good.
factor. But ultimately, after weighing all these back and forth, there's one man that I completely voted on. Ready?
Yeah.
Silas Forbes from The Poisoner.
You guys are going to fight
Yeah.
to the death
Yeah.
for Silas Forbes.
First of all, he's my type. Blonde-haired, tall, light eyes.
He is your type.
He's a scamp who would give me banter kink from the morning until the evening and then lay me down in bed with those barbs and we would force cuddle while we waited for the knot to go down.
I forgot about the nodding. Never mind. He's off my list. You can have
Great, thank you.
Joey for the win. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, man. The more we talk about it, though, I'm like, oh, God. I also really like Josh from Lights Out.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
I think he might actually win.
I could never see taking him away from
From Allie?
me. Yeah.
I mean, Allie never lived in the world that we're talking about right now.
I know.
It's me, not Allie. Josh is so hot.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about him.
Absolute technical genius. Built as fuck.
Uh-huh.
He's got side hobbies on his own.
Uh-huh. And no worries, the genetics of his daddy being a serial killer, no big deal. That won't get passed down to the children.
Listen, we all have our family troubles. Wait a minute. It's episode 50, but our sexy stud, he has to be here. We can't do a whole episode without him.
Listen, if you are in love with our sexy stud, if he really gets behind your ankles wet, you need to stop listening to this episode because we're about to fuck it up for you. Our sexy stud is a bit of a funny guy, and I have no clue how we record anything serious. So we kind of put together this little blooper reel. So why don't you have a listen?
Oh my God.
With her thumb on her chin, with my thumb on her chin, God, with my thumb on her chin, thumb, chin. You're mine, Corbell. You're mine, Corbell.
You're killing the mood.
Corbell, you come here. You're mine.
Power. I want to feel your power.
You're mine, Corbell.
Different kind of power. Go a little deeper.
You're mine.
No,
No.
that's not it either.
To West Side Story. You're mine, Corbell.
Slower.
You're mine, Corbell.
Slower.
You're mine, Cor. Sorry, I'm in one of those moods today. I also quite respect the fact that not even the wall against the drywall. It's like, this is an unfinished abode. Maybe there's been some water damage. I don't know. Is it blue board? I don't know. Are they plastering? Anyway, I'm in such a dumb mood. Read my smut.
Tense, monkey, tense.
Dance to my erotic convolutions. Oh, so fucking tight, princess. Each word Wes speaks is punctuated with a grunt. I also want to do it so fucking tight, princess. Because she does say each word is punctuated with a grunt. I eat my mouth in a bruising kiss.
Don't ruin this book for me.
I bit my head in a hand and I said, ooh, press forward.
No, you did it right out.
Hang on, got a gurgle. Quiet on set. The term stroke the soul out of my dick is awful. And you can put that in that I said that. Then I grip my length and stroke the soul out of my dick. He ran his tongue just lightly over every flush, dewy petal of her sex. Down one side, up the other, until he centered on the swollen bud of her crest. To Regency. I just sort of, claim me, make me a slave to your pleasure. Claim me, no. Claim me? Claim me. Claim me, make me a slave to your pleasure. Yes, darling, he murmured.
Question mark.
Yes, darling? My Minotaur cock.
Minotaur?
Isn't she a Minotaur? What do you say?
Minotaur.
Sounds like you've had a stroke. Her nipple puckers, and I stroke it even as I rub my muzzle against her face and neck. Is he wearing a muzzle?
He's a Minotaur.
Oh yeah, good point. He's also a Minotaur. Do it. I ground out. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it. I like him. He seems nice.
He is such a ding dong.
He's such a ding dong. I mean, honestly, this is the reason why we love our darling, darling boy. Everybody loves a funny guy. Maybe this made you love him even more.
Sexy Stud, we greatly appreciate you taking your time, driving over here, and just reading for an hour on end every dirty excerpt that we can find from every book that we read. This is an honor of you, so let's put our glasses up and cheers.
Oh, ching ching.
All right. So I got a question.
Oh my God, wait a minute. How did I almost forget? I have a surprise.
Whoa.
Holy shit. Hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, God. How did I forget?
Oh my God.
Do you want me to hit pause?
No, I'll be right back.
What the fuck is happening? She's going in the kitchen.
All right, everybody close your eyes.
Okay. I just roll with it.
Should I be scared?
Probably.
Is there a knife?
All right, ready?
Okay.
Open your eyes. Surprise!
You are amazing.
Oh my God! You can't have a celebration without a cake. Oh my God!
Holy shit.
For our listeners, like, what the fuck is happening?
Am I crying?
That is so beautiful.
I'm crying.
You make Birdie cry.
And legit, probably the most expensive cake I've ever purchased in my entire fucking life.
It's so beautiful. Where'd you get it?
So there is a local bakery here on the South Shore that is called Konditormeister.
Oh.
And I know you guys being from this area have heard of them before.
They are huge.
And let me tell you, this is probably the most beautiful cake I've ever seen. And I imagine that poor little 18-year-old writing, happy 50th episode, Lusty Library on.
This is the writing of like a 75-year-old woman, Joey.
Beautiful.
I don't know if I love it more of a 17-year-old or a 75-year-old writing this, but oh my God.
Make sure you visit our social media page to take a look at this fucking cake. I can't wait to cut into this and eat this. So this is a gold cake with a Nutella mousse.
Ooh. For a second, I was like, it's solid gold. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I can't wait to post a picture so everybody can see it.
I know. Yeah, you got to hold off. Now I'm just going to have it in the middle of the table and taunt you until the episode ends.
All right, we'll take a break for 2 secs.
You said sex.
You know me, I love to play games.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I have every MMC in every 49 of our books. We're going to play Pass or Smash.
Oh my God.
So when I read you the MMC's name and what book he came from, just scream out.
Okay.
Pass or Smash. Are you ready?
Yep.
Rowan Kane, Butcher and Blackbird.
Smash.
Hector, Pollux, Orestes, Achilles, and Paris, the new gods.
Smash, 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 smash.
Clearly smash.
Smash. Joey and River, the Emperor and the Endless Palace.
Not applicable?
I mean, I'm not playing on their team.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have the right equipment. Apologies. So we'll pass.
Yeah, we'll pass for them.
Not
but
because you're not hot.
No.
Casimir, Cage Portnoy, a ruthless creature.
Smash me into the fucking kitchen counter.
Michael Fan, the Kiss Quotient.
Smash.
Pass.
That's fine.
I think maybe pass.
Yeah, you didn't do it for me.
Oh, he was adorable.
Low Moreland, Bride. Smash.
Smash me. Sniff the back of my neck, Lo.
Well, he can have sex and I'm not his mate, so he wouldn't knot me, so smash.
Aha! Okay.
This may be one neither of you remember, but Clay and Travis, the Architect.
What? We don't remember the Architect?
Of course we remember the Architect.
Remember. I would let Clay and Travis smash me.
A smash and a pass.
Okay, which is which?
I'm smashing Clay and passing on Travis.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, actually.
So I am passing on Clay and smashing Travis.
Yep.
I want the veterinarian.
Yeah, that is the way it went during the book.
I remember.
Fucking Liam King. Breakout.
Pass.
I think it's a solid pass around the table here. Fucking Liam King, right?
Exactly.
Bjorn, a fate inked in blood. Smash.
Pass.
Really?
Okay.
Interesting. Enzo Vitali, does it hurt?
Fucking pass.
I mean,
Actually, I would say fuck off.
Bowen, Hunter and Dark Waters. Smash.
Smash, smash, smash.
Andre Valenti, The Fall of Bradley Reed. He was FBI, though, dude.
He was a little too grumpy for me. Pass.
Yeah, pass.
I'd let him put in the tip.
I think he'd just be so vanilla.
I could bring him out of his shell.
Although he did do that really hot thing where he was telling her what to do.
Behind the door. Yeah. So that's why I let him put the tip in. Let's see how it goes.
All right.
Nyx from Nyx. Smash.
Smash.
Atticus Price, Takeover.
Smash. Smash me in your sleep, Atticus.
Cole Black, How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. Smash.
Smash me in the reindeer barn.
Just please don't put any candy canes where they don't belong.
No.
Finn Harvey, Camera Shy.
Yeah, smash.
Smash.
Josh Hammond, Lights Out.
Smash.
West, Xander, and Zeke, The Perfect Fit. Smash for me.
Smash times 3.
Yeah, I guess so.
Enrico Ferrara, The Italian.
Nope.
Pass.
Hard pass.
Killian Barclay, Keep Me.
Oh my God, smash.
Pass.
What? Wow.
You think I would, because Scottish.
Yeah, but he's super grump. You don't like him when they're that grumpy. That's a level of too
That's
grumpy.
a level of grow the fuck up.
He did grow the fuck up by the end.
Took a long time. I'm not willing to invest.
His Majesty Desmond Flynn, Emperor of the Evening Stars, Lord of Secrets, Master of Shadows, and King of Chaos from Rhapsodic.
Smash.
Smash.
Yeah, I guess smash.
Weston Belmont, Wild Eyes. Pass.
There was a couple hot moments in that book,
No, pass.
but it was generally pretty vanilla, huh?
Yeah. Also, she can get eaten by the bear.
Dean Asher still beating.
Oh, that's so hard.
He comes with trauma, but smash.
Just passing because that's such a good book that I don't ever need to revisit.
I think pass.
Ash Asmodeus, My Funny Demon Valentine.
Pass? What?
But the leader of that,
I can't think of his name, but
yeah, him. That's
Yeah.
the smash.
so I am passing too.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll have him all to myself. I feel like he's into some fun times. Hallways on top of pianos. Come on, we're having fun.
Logan O'Toole, porn
Pass.
star.
Can't even say it fast enough. Hard pass.
Yeah, I'm passing too.
Yeah, I don't know if I really need a porn
And it has
star.
nothing to do with him being a porn star. It was the stalker-esque following her. Oh no.
Ah,
Chase Ravage, Pray Tell.
smash. Just smash me into the dirt.
Hudson Ellis, Variation.
Smash.
Smash.
Lenore Crowther, Hunger Stone.
Smash.
Pass.
She's very timid.
She's a little chemically imbalanced for me.
She's a little bit crazy. Yeah. We're going to pass.
Sterling Black, Mountain Boss. Smash, smash, smash.
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 Lord Colin Payne, A Week to Be Wicked.
Smash.
Smash.
Gavin Grayson, a.k.a. Gray, Shades of Red.
Call the fucking authorities.
I guess pass.
Yeah, I'm passing. Wolf from Wolf.
Smash.
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 Hawk, Bull Moon Rising. Smash.
Pass.
I'm passing. I just can't fuck a Minotaur.
Sebastian Lombardi and Adam Myers.
Pass.
The Moon in His Tides.
Pass.
Smash, smash, baby.
Yeah?
Oh, I want to be the cream in the middle of that sandwich.
You get both of them at the same time? Yeah, I guess so, huh? Yeah, no, I don't know. They didn't do it for me. They had some really hot scenes in that book, but I liked the scenes with them together more than anything else.
Gianna, where the fuck is my audiobook of The Sun and Her Burns? I've been waiting on this forever. So annoyed. Danny Church and Frank, Forget Me Not Bombshell. Yeah, I'm smashing.
I'm passing.
Even Church? You loved Church.
I did love Church, but I don't want him for me. A little time's gone by. I've had some other things happen.
I guess I would allow a smash.
Yeah.
I'd smash it.
Avi and Karen for the fans. Oh, smash.
Oh my God.
Oh, smash, smash.
Smash. Put me
Or
in
just
there.
let me watch. If I
Oh my
can't be a
God.
part, just let me watch.
Seriously.
I'm for that because they were doing that. I would be one of their fans.
Yeah.
Weston, A Cage of Crimson. Yeah, smash, pass. It really doesn't matter. He's neither here nor there for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually stick out to me so much. The story was what I liked.
Pass.
Uncle Jake, Noah, and Caleb. Credence. Smash Uncle Jake. And hopefully he wasn't being an idiot. And then pass on the other two.
Yeah, pass on the other two. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about Uncle Jake even.
Hard pass.
Oh.
Hard pass on all
Hard
three.
pass. Sign the Emancipation Papers and get some therapy.
Too many names from the naughty list. Pass. I have no dreams of being a sex worker, so
Same.
I'm okay.
I'm going to some of those guys' houses. I'm going. I want to experience guy that wanted her to show up with her white panties on covered in blood.
Oh my God, you were enthralled by that scene. She was worshipped by that dude.
It was awesome.
Rourke, Morning Glory Milk and Farm. Smash.
Okay, that's where I'll say smash.
Pass.
He was hot.
But I do want to hang out in their world,
Yeah.
join the community there.
Go
I
have
wanna
a coffee.
have a coffee, be friends with them. We can have dinner together. Yeah.
Callum, Bastian, and Soren, her dark promise.
Smash Sorum, smash Callum. Nope on Bastian.
I think I'm going to agree with Lex.
Yeah, so pass on Callum.
Pass on Callum?
Smash Bastian and smash Soren.
Oh, right. We had the same argument last time. Yep. Carry on.
Yep. Soul and Locke from I Got Abducted by Aliens. Now I'm stuck in a rom-com.
Smash.
Yeah, pass.
Smash.
They
You're
just
fucking
didn't do
crazy.
it for me.
You don't want a sucking tail on you?
Yeah, I would try it out, but really, the two of them as a whole just didn't do it for me.
God, you're crazy. They were so fun.
They were.
The Reaper, Nikolai Volkov. War Games.
Pass.
Smash.
Oh.
Shane Hollander and Ilya Rosanov, heated rivalry.
I will take Ilya right now.
Yeah, Shane pass, Ilya
pass.
smash.
Ilya smash.
And see, for me, I'm just like, they're not interested in me, so it's a non-applicable.
I mean, sure.
They're not real people, so it really doesn't matter.
Well, so that's why I'm saying, though, Shane wouldn't want to fuck me, so I don't want to fuck him, but Ilya's bisexual.
Yeah, that's true.
So I will take Ilya. Thank you very much.
Sheriff Cossie Reigns, Bluebird Gold.
Smash.
Smash.
Smash, smash. Can I hold on to that mustache? SSA Logan Bennett, The Risk.
Pass.
Yeah, I'm passing.
Two pump chump.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, pass.
Yeah.
Silas Forbes, the Poisoner.
Can I get a
Smash!
Smash with caveats.
Ah!
I'm going in for the oral.
And last but not least, our 49th book. How about Blackwell from Phantasma?
Smash.
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 That's it, ladies.
Wow.
Those are the 49 plus male main characters out of our books. I'm just an easy lay. I was going to smash majority of them.
I feel like we hear about this a lot, even in like the news, because romance has become such a huge genre. One of the things that a lot of people have issues with is that it makes typically women feel like men are never going to be good enough because of what they read about in these romance novels. This is just unattainable. Men can't possibly be held to this standard. And that it's just unrealistic that men could be this awesome. So I say to you, what is the most unrealistic thing about these books?
It's interesting that you say it that way because I have seen some things online where men are like, these are ridiculous. It's completely unreasonable. I mean, aside from the 12-inch dick, which is rare, thing that they're talking about in that context is they don't want to have to live up to what women are asking for. And I actually don't think as far as like, hey, we'd like to have multiple orgasms. Hey, we'd like you to be interested in our feelings. I don't think any of that is unreasonable. The shit I find unreasonable is sometimes our broken MMCs and it's like, oh, I can heal him. I can fix him. Fuck no. He's got to heal and fix himself. And I think that's the thing that I find the most unrealistic is this whole love will fix it all. No, it can help you through some times, but you got to do your own shit.
I like that.
All right, so this is going to be a pretty controversial statement I'm going to give you here. So be prepared.
I can't fucking wait.
I think the whole fucking genre is unrealistic. And that's the reason why I read it. Because I want to be brought into a different world. I don't know fucking billionaires. I don't know a 1%er motorcycle guy. I don't know a stalker. I don't know a fucking serial killer. I am reading these books to be brought out of my real world and brought into a story that someone else writes. Do I love a happy ever after at the end? Yeah, but I am also drawn to books that don't have that. I'm all about the growth and the struggle, but I am under no false pretenses that romance novels mirror real life. There are components taken from that, but I wouldn't want to read if they were real life, because guess what? I live that every day. I hear my friends having situations with their partners. I know situations I've had with my partners. I am reading a romance book to escape, to go elsewhere, to live in a world where other possibilities could happen.
Well, that fantasy you're talking about, though, I think is no different than any other fiction.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing in that is just fiction is unrealistic. Not particularly romance books are unrealistic.
Right. I think that's what we need to emphasize more in the conversation. I think that the patriarchy does not like the romance genre because it makes women happy.
Yeah.
And it does sometimes make women realize something that they want. And sometimes that doesn't suit well for the patriarchy.
Mm.
Women are empowered.
Yeah.
I think the thing that's the most unrealistic that happens in romance novels a lot is people just have this like immediate feeling of knowing that this person is just perfect for them. Man or woman, doesn't matter how you identify. It's just a lot of the characters are like, I just knew it was this person. And I'm like,
But back the pony up here.
that does happen.
It happens.
I know.
I've been there where I'm like, oh, this person is just such an ideal match for me. It doesn't mean that it comes true. And at the end of the day, the reality is that it ain't worked out. But I believe that that's what we all want. We all want that person who understands us. And sometimes that lust and that chemistry can get blurred into this person's the right fit for me.
Well, and that's the thing that I think they know that this person is the perfect person for them. And then it all works out forever.
There was one person I worked with for the longest period of time. And when she told me the story about how her and her husband met, I was like, I want that love story. I'm like, fuck, shit, this can't be real. She was working in a fucking pizza shop and he walked by and he was just enamored.
Aw.
Just by seeing her. And he walked in and he says, I am going to marry you.
Oh.
They got married within 6 weeks and they were still together 10 years later. Don't we all want that kismet connection with that person? And you're like, fuck, you're hot. Damn, you're smart. Oh my God, we have all this chemistry. It's just that fairy tale that we were brought up to believe when Prince Charming came to get Cinderella.
I do know one story like that. Yeah. My grandmother used to work at the FBI, and apparently there was a woman that was sitting at her desk next to my grandmother, and this hot FBI agent came in, and he was a new guy. All the ladies were like, meow, meow, meow. And she goes, I'm going to marry that man. And she did.
Damn.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, it does happen. I'm just saying it's a rarity, and I just think it gives people this sense that it happens all the time, and I think it creates an unrealistic expectation for a lot of people who are struggling to find someone in the world right now in an age where we have been told to date online, where the algorithm is suited to keep you pressing more buttons and not to fall in love and leave the app.
Yeah.
You're not getting sent somebody that you will actually love forever. You're getting sent bait to keep you clicking.
I also think one of the hardest things is generationally, a lot of the generations have a very tough time separating what is real world and what is make-believe. I think that line is just getting closer and closer and closer to each other. It gets blurred a lot. So that something you're reading in a book, you feel should be happening in real life, that this is a real thing. Give you a prime example of something that was a buzz a couple of years back. We love morally gray men here. Dark romance is a gigantic subgenre within this realm. There was a gentleman down in Florida who was fucking hot as sin, who in the same day murdered 2 women. And he has now been all over the internet. His name is Wade something or other. And he now has tattoos all over his face. And women are bowing at his feet. And there are other women who are like, hello, he killed 2 women. You will not be the one to change him. He needs help. He is in jail for the rest of his fucking life. Leave him there. Leave them there. And a lot of people are blaming romance novels for making it okay for us to love morally dark men.
Right.
I love them in books.
Right.
I don't love them in my real life.
Yeah.
I can separate the two. A killer's a killer. Go to jail. I may look at you and go, it's too bad because you're hot as shit.
Ted Bundy.
Absolutely.
Hot as shit.
He was hot. He was charismatic. Women were drawn to him.
Yep. He just thought they would look better with their heads cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Nuts. I joked around in the beginning of the episode how we don't really deep dive into those social components
Yes,
of
we
this,
do.
but we really do. We do it in a more lighthearted, fun manner. I love the sense that people get to hear three really strong women. We know what we want. We've achieved many things in our life. Good, bad, or indifferent, we've achieved many things. We stand firm in our convictions and what we believe in. And we're just sitting here enjoying some freaking dirty books. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that and absolutely nothing wrong with us talking about them. So find your people.
Exactly.
Yeah, my husband won't let me stop reading this genre. 'Cause, yeah.
He's getting a thrill out of it.
He's just like, yeah, what else are you reading about? Any other ideas?
I just want to take 2 minutes and say thank you to the both of you. When I come to you with this really, really crazy idea, my two friends didn't bat an eyelash. You didn't question me. You said, okay, great. What do you need us to do, Joey?
Mhm.
And you were there. And you signed up for a fucking genre that you two had nothing to do with. No love, no passion. You did it because you loved me and you believed that we could make something really great together.
I'm going to cry.
First and
Right.
foremost, I greatly appreciate the two of you being there. But I've also seen, after hitting the record button 49 times on 49 different books, this podcast did what I intended it to do, which was to open you both up to a genre you had no exposure with, show you how these books have evolved. But I want to know, now that you've been forced to do it, what do you think the most surprising thing you've learned about this genre is?
Surprise. I love it. That was the big surprise for me. I still, to this day, have some leftover stigma. I just saw an old, 90s ad for a CD compilation of romance songs. And my immediate thought was, ugh. And guess what? It's every 90s song you want to listen to. It's Celine Dion.
Oh my God.
It's Toni Braxton. It's fucking all the big hits that we love. But when you slap the label on it of romance songs, you're like, ugh. Oh, this romance TV show. And you slap that word on it. It comes with this stigma for me still.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is. If somebody had told me, oh, go watch this TV show. It's about a romance book. It's called Heated Rivalry.
Yeah.
I would have been like, oh, it's a romance TV show? Is it like a Hallmark show? I don't
Yeah.
know. No. The biggest surprise for me is that I've completely removed the stigma from the book genre in my brain, but for some reason, the word still holds so much weird stigma in other realms, and I have to keep chipping away at my microaggression with that word. I have to keep working at it, but I'm actively doing it. So I don't know. The biggest surprise is that I love it.
I think the biggest surprise for me is just the variety. Romance books for me meant a very narrow kind of book for a long time. It was the bodice rippers. It was the, books with Fabio on the cover. There was a time period where that was very like lather, rinse, repeat. There's so much variety now. And the writing is so diverse. There are so many authors that are just excellent storytellers. And they build these huge worlds. You know how I love a good romantasy because it's a whole new different world. So there's so much within the genre that is so much bigger than what I thought it was previously. And then being introduced to pieces in there that I never would have touched. Never would have touched dark romance. Never would have touched Motorcycle Club. They've been great. How about you? Anything new and exciting that you've gleaned over these past 3 seasons?
For me, this has just been kind of like a celebration of something I enjoy. And I love the fact that we all have different takes on every single book. And what works for me maybe doesn't necessarily work for you. I think for a while that stigma was kind of in my head too, Birdie, where, people are like, what are you reading? And I wouldn't necessarily be someone who would be screaming at the, top of the roof going, I read romance. Because I've been part of conversations where people are like, romance readers are uneducated. They're just reading smut and all these other things for someone who hasn't read the genre. Then we decided to do this podcast, and I'm very, very proud that we are podcasters. We put a lot of work into this. But sometimes people are like, hey, what is your podcast about? And I'm like, books. It's kind of like I still have to read the room. Yeah. I still have to be like, well, how are you going to react when I tell you, oh, I like dirty books? Are you going to judge me less? Even though you see me in an environment where I am professional me, I am organized, I'm a leader. I mean, I walk into a room and it's like, all right, everybody, I'm here. I'm very much IRL the way you hear me on this podcast. Maybe just dialed down because not everybody can take this level of
You dial down?
Yes. I think just a couple of Scotias.
Okay, maybe
just a couple of Scotias.
Professional Joey is definitely a little more dialed down, but the dynamicism is still there.
Oh my God, it's still there. I have told you this once, I'll tell you again. The first time I ever saw you lead a group meeting, I just blew my fucking socks off.
Yeah.
I was so inspired. I was like, I would follow this woman right off a fucking cliff. Like, holy shit. And I ran over to Lex and I was like, where the fuck were you hiding this person? Because holy hot damn.
Yeah.
And I think the sales show how big this genre is now, how mainstream it is. Everybody's reading it, whether they're honest about it or not. Yeah. I was in New York City just a couple weeks ago and went to this major Japanese bookstore. And the whole first floor is English books, and a quarter of the space had been given over to romance.
Yeah.
Where when I had been there 3 years ago, it was not. That's how big it is. Yeah. It shouldn't be something that people are hiding or feel ashamed of because it's just fiction. It's just literature. How is it any different than true crime or mysteries or any of it?
I mean, sex. People are just still really uncomfortable talking about it.
So I say keep reading. Read more. Yep. Read things that you're not sure you're going to be comfortable with because you might find that, hey, that's my thing.
Yep.
It's a safe environment to experiment.
There's a romance particular bookshop in like every city now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Go hit up Love Struck in Boston. Go hit up Rip Bodice in Brooklyn. You know, they're everywhere. It's amazing.
Surround yourself with like-minded people who like what you like. Before we wrap up this episode, we have some news to share. You know, life is hard sometimes and can keep us rather busy. At this point, Lex needs to kind of take a step back from the podcast. She's not saying goodbye.
I'm not. I just got some IRL things I got to take care of. I'm going to be stepping back for a little bit. However, there are some fantastic people who will be sitting in my seat helping to keep it warm, who are going to keep these ladies in shape because somebody's got to hold down the logical end.
Nice.
I'll be back here and there for a couple of very enticing things. So it's not a goodbye, but it's I'll see you later. And thank you, both for just being awesome. Thank you to the listeners for being here. It's been quite a journey.
Listeners, there's going to be some different, interesting things happening. We're going to have some of our friends come in. But also, if you live within the greater Boston area and you have a love of romance books, And you think you have the energy and can hang with me and Bird? I'm not kidding when I tell you, hit us up at the Lusty Library Podcast at gmail.com. Let's connect. Let's see if maybe you do have the right energy. And maybe you can become a co-host of this fine here podcast.
Would you like to be a dirty dame?
Please, my friends, don't let them be lonely.
No. Well, I'll never be lonely when I've got Joey.
Sorry. But Lex, we have you full-time for one more episode.
That's right.
All right, Bird, why don't you tell us what's coming up next?
We are going to be reading Flock by Kate Stewart.
Ooh, this is a big one.
This is a big one.
Oh, so excited.
Get ready.
It's gonna be hot.
We just want to thank you very much for joining us on this 50th episode celebration. We greatly appreciate you listening, and we sure as hell will see you next time.
Bye.